Well, good morning. At least it is morning in England right now. And we're looking at shard number 15, I think. Let me just check. Yep, shard number 15. And it's called I Couldn't Believe My Eyes. So what's it about? Well, it concerns the arrival of the Israelites on the far bank of the River Jordan, from Jericho. And Jericho is the first city in the way of the Israelites as they enter the Promised Land. So they knew the Israelites were coming because, frankly, how can you disguise 2 million people? And there they all were, waiting on that side of the river. So I and my friend Haslam were instructed by the rulers of Jericho to go and find out what they were up to. I think I was chosen because I was a good runner. And in fact, I'd won the annual cross-country race. 600 of us took part, and I won it. My tactic was to sprint off at the beginning and hope that I could hang on till the end, but I managed to leave everyone behind. Anyway, so there I was, crawling through the reeds to try and get as close a look at the Israelites as I could. And what I saw as I poked my head out of the reeds was the most extraordinary sight. There must have been millions of them. And Haslam and I gave up counting when we got to the thousands. And an awful lot of them were soldiers, and they looked tough, hardened, ready for war. Very worrying. Anyway, I didn't see how they were going to get across the river because it was in full spate. Well, to my utter astonishment, some priests come forward, at least I think they were priests, difficult to know what they were, came forward and obviously prayed some incantation or other because, to my total astonishment, the river started drying up. In fact, it became completely dry. There was nothing to stop them crossing over. And that's exactly what they did. They started crossing over. First of all, the priests came forward, stopped in the middle of the river while everybody else went past. Then they picked up a whole lot of stones and made a pillar out of that when they got to our side, presumably as some sort of commemoration of this extraordinary event. Well, we gave up counting. We gave up watching. We slowly withdrew until we get to our feet and run, and off we go. And frankly, it's terrifying. So as I run off, I think, well, I don't know who their God is, but he's a lot stronger than ours. We haven't got a hope in hell. And that's what happens. Hope to see you next time.